Bonjour on today. Welcome back to eNCA. Let's begin that chat on national pride. Banyana are through to their 6th WAFCON final after beating Zambia 1-0 in Casablanca last night. The semi-final match lived up to its billing, although one of the talking points was a controversial penalty awarded in South Africa's favour. Linda Mutlau converted the last-minute penalty, giving South Africa free passage to the finals. Well, to help us unpack Banyana's road to the final is SAFA Assistant Technical Director Fran Hill-Smith. A very good afternoon, Fran. Great to be chatting to you. I know that you're on your way to Morocco for the final on Saturday against the Moroccans. What do you make of Banyana's semi-final match against the Copper Queens of Zambia just last night?
Well, of course, a very tough game against Zambia, who also qualified for the World Cup. And, of course, a penalty in the last few seconds, not the way you want to win, but still a victory. So we're very lucky and very happy to be in the final. And, of course, now not against Nigeria, as we would have thought, but against Morocco, the hosts. So very exciting times for women's football and for Banyana, and excited to be in our 6th final.
All right, you mentioned the controversial penalty. I mean, it went in our favour, with some football critics stating it was not a well-deserving win for South Africa's lacklustre performance. Do you share the same sentiments, Fred?
No, not that much. I think the girls performed well. I think Jermaine again came to the party as she did in the other matches, the other players stepping up. So I think it was a tough game and, well, we threw, and that's what counts.
All right, staying in the same breath, is African football officiating well prepared enough to confidently utilize VAR in major competitions regarding the technology shortage and training on the continent?
Well, I think there's always room for improvement. I think we're in a learning curve, but we need VAR. It's now accepted everywhere, so we must also get on board. And I think there's been a number of decisions that have been decided by the VAR. So it's now in modern football, so we must just keep up with it.
All right, you mentioned in your earlier responses Nigeria. Now that Banyana's fiercest rivals, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, are out, does that make their maiden Afcon title more achievable? Not forgetting the Moroccan crowd that will be as loud as ever on Saturday.
Yeah, I think the Moroccan crowd are unbelievable. Nearly 50,000 people there for the last match. Morocco, no pushover. Many of their players play in Europe, play in France. So some really skilled players. So they saw off Nigeria, and we saw that match incredibly tough. So Banyana has to go out there and give it everything they've got, because it's not going to be easy. And with a home crowd, difficult, although Banyana has performed at big crowds at the World Cup, the Olympics. But we must go out and give it everything. We have to bring home this trophy, especially that it's Nelson Mandela time. We've got to bring it home.
All right, and what adjustments must Coach Desiree Ellis make to ensure, all her bases are covered in the final? There were some big talking points regarding the fact that Thembi Kgatlana, who's our star striker, was obviously left on the sidelines. Could she have made an impact? And ahead of the finals, do you see her as well coming into this game?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Thembi's a big loss in anybody's book. She's a key player, but I think all the players have to step up. It's a team effort, and certainly we've seen that other players have stepped up now to the plate and are taking over, and that's what has to happen. Everybody has to be the leader in the team and take the chances and score the goals, especially in the final.
All right, Fran, Banyana also have an automatic qualification into the FIFA Women's World Cup 2023. What additional work is needed to compete on par with the world's best at the World Cup?
Well, competition. You have to compete at the highest level all the time before that World Cup to ensure that you're fully prepared, because there's big guns there. I think last time was our learning curve. We now must be over that, and we must go out and attempt to progress through to at least the next round.
All right, Fran, last question. Our bid for the 2027 Women's World Cup is currently in the pipelines. Any scoops you can give us concerning the hosting rights being given to South Africa, and what is SAFA planning in the background?
Well, not yet. I think that will be revealed as it progresses. I can't answer that for you, but I certainly hope it would come back to South Africa. We have the facilities and it would be fantastic.
All right, Fran, thank you very much. I know that you've got to board your flight to Morocco, and of course give our girls all the way out in Morocco the best support from South Africa. All right, that was SAFA Technical Director Fran Hillsmith.